Yo, alright everyone, this is Cobrak, and this video will be covering the Building Healthy Gameplay article recently posted up by Blizzard, and hopefully opening up discussion down below in the comments. Any thoughts you guys have, please do post them up, because like in my last Warlords of Draenor update video, I'm going to be replying to as many comments as I can, hopefully to get some ideas spinning around down there. First big change coming in Warlords, something that has me very excited, the idea of completely removing resilience and battle fatigue. These are both two mechanics that personally make me feel weak as hell as a PvPer when placed in a world or PvE environment. Blizzard seems to agree the goal is to get rid completely of baseline resilience as well as battle fatigue, but there are a couple of changes that are going to be made to try and achieve this, both of which I'm a little bit skeptical about personally, but we will see how things pan out. First off, health pools are going to be doubled, but bear in mind that the number squish is going to come first, and then our lowered health pools will be doubled, and this is to compensate for having no baseline resi. And I think this is okay, but I might be overlooking issues with this, and I have an aching feeling that I'm missing something. If you guys think of anything, let me know. The next change, one that I'm more openly skeptical about, is that the crit damage is going to be scaled down in Warlords of Draenor. Instead of a crit dealing 200% or double the damage of a normal hit, it is going to deal 150% damage, which is pretty significant. This only worries me though, because I am a Destrolock, big crits are one of my best friends, and one of the trends that I see every expansion as seasons go on, as resilience and health pools gradually increase, base damage comps and spell cleaves become less effective, and melee cleaves and dot cleaves take over, because base damage just doesn't seem to cut it late into an expansion. We saw it in Cataclysm. RMP, MLS and Kitty Cleaves were strong early on in Cataclysm, but by the end of the expansion, it was all about comps like RLS, LSD and PhDK. As a Destrolock in Mists of Pandaria, it felt a lot more viable and a lot more scary in arenas early on in the expansion, where a Chaos Bolt would sink 40 or 50% of someone's health. Now that we're in Season 15, we are lucky if a Chaos Bolt can deal 20 or 25% of someone's health. So this downscaling to crits has got me a little bit nervy, but overall I cannot argue that it is a justified change. I just hope that bursty specs like Destro are able to pump out enough consistent damage to keep pace with things like Affliction Warlocks and Balance Druids. Next up, healing spells are being retuned, and this is a very chunky part of the article, so I'm not going to be going over everything, but I will be linking it in the description of this video if you just want to read the full thing for yourself. The general idea here is to reduce healing relative to the doubled health pools. Crit damage has been lowered and health is higher, so we're going to be looking at less bursty gameplay, and this is going to be reflected in healing spells too. The idea seems to be to have healers battling to keep someone at full health against the consistent DPS of opponents, rather than instantly topping someone in 1 or 2 globals. Also, absorb shields are going to be reduced too, for anyone wondering about those. I think I like this change. It does make sense. If burst is going to be reduced, heals should be reduced too, and also if CC is going to be reduced across the board, it would kind of suck balls if as soon as your CC ended, a healer could just instantly NS heal someone for 1 billion, undoing all of your hard work with one button. Another change for healers is the pending removal of low healing, low mana cost spells like Holy Light, Nourish and Healing Wave. This feels more like abilities just being trimmed down again, and as Blizzard do state in the article that they still want some heals to do lower healing with less mana cost, while having some heals that are very mana expensive but heal for more. Apparently they just want less of them. And finally, just like instant CC, instant heals are also being trimmed down, and they actually provide a short list here of some instant healing spells that will have a cast time in Warlords. Wild Growth, Uplift, Word of Glory and Prayer of Mending, among others, are all set to have 1.5 second cast times, and this is a good change. Blanket silencers are being removed from a lot of classes in Warlords, being replaced by straight up interrupts, and those interrupts would be useless if healers could just spam out instants all day, so a necessary change here, but I do worry a little bit on the behalf of healers on how they're going to deal with melees. I play as a Destrolock, so I know how impossible it is to cast against most melees in the game right now. Hopefully things will change up though before Warlords, so healers aren't plagued with the same issues of not being able to play their character. So not a huge amount of major updates here, but definitely food for thought. I'm personally really liking most of the things announced over the past fortnight. It is painting a picture of a more skill-based arena system, I think. But what do you guys think? Again, I'm going to reply to as many comments as I can. I'm really interested to see what you guys make of this latest article. And that is about it for this video. Thanks for watching. Stay Destro, everyone. Remember to like this video if you did enjoy it. And I'm going to catch all of you a little bit later.